All right, here we are in Tampa. We are in our hotel room, and we are going to, well, there she is, wave hi. So we are going to go down to the valet and find seafood.
Show them our cute little balcony.
Well, cute little balcony. Yeah, cute little balcony. There it is. And when we say little, we mean little balcony. With a beautiful view of the parking garage, and way out there in the distance is the water.
You forgot the boats.
Well, yes, there's boats out there. But that's not the marina we're going to. Our marina is about a mile away.
Okay.
So, we ready to go? There's a mirror. Got your key? Okay.
I hope so. Yes.
All right. So this is practice using our little GoPro. Yes. It's blinking. It's recording. The little red light's blinking.
Okay.
So that says it is recording. So it's got a very wide field of view. Well, it does kind of look like a beach, yes. So it captures everything.
I like to see it.
All right.
It's okay.
There we go. So
There's other people getting
now we're going to Fresco's.
Yes. So I can move to Florida.
You'd like Florida?
Yes, I like Florida. It's for, yeah.
Well, we might do that. Because if you're going to have a boat and you want a semi-permanent home, I like her dress.
Pretty.
You should get one like that. We're going this way. Oh yeah. This is Fresco's Waterfront Bistro. There we go. Huh?
You turn that off.
Well, except I want to look at the pretty boats.
Pretty boats.
Yeah.
Yeah, we all have morning face.
Yes.
You should see a video timer
Yes.
and a red flash.
Yes. Honey, I used to do.
You told me you wouldn't remember it.
You always play dumb. Don't you know those things? La 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 la. Now we see the drops in your thing. Slow down, Evan. You're going to lose my jacket. Yes.
Permission to come aboard.
Jesus.
Doesn't like that. We're going to go just up here 100 yards and then you're going to take over. We're going to do some driving.
Okay.
You okay? I've advanced both throttles to 1200. It's an idle speed only, but idle speed on a sailboat is really a misnomer.
Right.
We're still doing 3.5 knots at 0 weight. We're on the wrong side of the channel. There's no one in front, there's no one behind, and I'm going left. So, you know, I could go all the way over there and then come all the way back. It's an exercise in futility.
Right.
They're old shell pieces, aren't they?
No,
No?
these are marine.
Oh, she's talking about the pilings.
Oh, no,
Yeah.
they're just metal pilings.
Just metal.
They just got the conical point on so the seagulls
We don't want
can't nest.
we don't want birds to
Ospreys.
land on them.
They'll land on them, but they can't nest on them.
Yeah, we get
It's amazing how they can balance. This black and white marker signifies danger.
Don't go in on the inside of it.
Well, it signifies danger coming this way. They don't want you to run into the golf ball.
No, it'd be
The
bad.
golf ball is hidden behind the great big concrete post.
Yeah,
The golf ball is really a radar dome.
yeah.
This is the University of South Florida and all their associated research places. So now everybody's got something going on over there, to include the Florida Fish and Wildlife. There's all sorts of matters. Coastie vessels, if they're white, they are law enforcement. If they're black, they're maintenance. So if you see one of the big white ones racing up, you know you may have a problem.
Yeah.
See one of the big black ones coming up, you may just be coming the same direction as you. And then of course you've got the ribs that the fast boats which are over there. And if you look, he's just about ready to get underway. He's got prop wash coming out the back, behind the boat. Now where's the wind coming from? It's more confined than nowhere. I've had the wheel for a second. Come up to 1,000 revs on it. Just gently, and do one at a time. Just look at the number when it comes to number 1. There you go. Okay, now you have the wheel. Now look, there's a fuel point over there. Make sure it's coming out. There's a bunch of snakes in front of us coming forward, which is left. Avoid the pylons at all times. Towboat US coming out. Stop. And you see the blue hull boat behind towboat? Lead directly to the middle of that. You can clear this mark nicely. He knows that you're not going to pull in front of him. He can see what you're doing. You have to stop your turn before you get there. See how the wind and the current are pushing you down towards that post, right? Now we're going to turn just a little bit to starboard to aim for the center of the hull. Now we see we're getting close, so we stop our turn before we get there. The secret is to stop your turn before you get there, then add a little more if you need it. Because that way you don't get to the zig and the zag. Okay? Beautiful. Now, you have the helm all on your own. Hard to pull all the way over both hands. You can hold it in control. And then you grab that key and stick it inside your t-shirt or behind you. Okay? It won't get caught in the wheel. Okay, now stop your turn and then just wait for that go. Now, men have been lying to you forever, right?
Probably.
So, I told you you're going to do one turn in a great big open area.
Right.
Well, that was the first part,
Okay.
and that's what we did.
Okay.
Now we're going to go to this next area where it's much smaller, and you're going to do the same thing.
Okay.
But you saw how little of this big space we used, so that's all we need to do.
Yeah.
We're going to follow this boat, go up parallel to these three, so come to starboard. Once you get past the end of this catamaran, you're going to do a 90-degree turn to the right. Not too close, because when you turn to the left, you know the stern's going to go starboard, going to go right if you want to. So that's nice. This is a one-owner fixer-upper.
Yeah.
Come back to one quick. There you go, Michael. The propensity is to oversteer. that. Nobody around us. Checked. Everything's looking good. Hard to pull. Hard over. Both hands on the wheel. If you ever need to pump out here, that's the pump out station. They don't have a dock. They just set those two black posts.
Oh.
And they come and meet you, and you throw them the line, and they tie you up, and they pump you out, and off you go. They stop you turning. So back to neutral. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Okay. Now turn slightly to stop. All right. See how easy that was?
Yeah.
That was a much tighter, but you still didn't have to do differential thrust. You can do it if you need to, but there is no point. It uses more fuel. It gives you the opportunity to bugger something up. Just take your time and enjoy. We had plenty of room. The secret is to avoid oversteering. We hadn't let you practice ahead of time, so that was, Now, this place here has wonderful ice cream. Whatever you want. Should I buy fuel here or there? You buy fuel here and you get an ice cream. You also get a 103 discount or a 100 discount. And you see it says valve jet on that fuel. So it's green fuel which goes green in it. This loves so that stops that. Saw how that time you stopped it nicely, every time it didn't do the zig and the zag. You have to do an awful lot of turning, unlike with the car, where you're doing this. But this is good. That big boat's come all the way over here. That is a tugboat pushing a fuel container. So they call them tugs or they call them tows, but mostly they push. They don't actually pull. There's a wild man fishing. Hey young man, you catching anything?
US dispatch Tampa Bay, tower number 4.
Good job. Go out between these two. Ideally we'd be on the right hand side of the lane if we split it, but there's no one behind and no one in front. And we're going to go out there and then we're going to head into wind, set the autopilot, put some sails up, go sailing. Okay. Here it ends your first introduction to driving the boat up power. And now you're driving the boat up sail.
Nice. Good plan.
And it's, we've got lunch, so we get the boat sailing.
Mm-hmm.
On our autopilot, we eat lunch.
It's lunch.
We can sit anywhere on the boat and still observe what's going on. This autopilot has two functions. It has the wind vane mode and the compass heading mode.
Yeah.
So if you put it on a wind vane at say 60 degrees off the wind,
Yeah.
as the wind shifts, the boat heading shifts, but the
Towards
boat
the wind.
stays at 60.
Right.
And it's a
So
beautiful
then you don't
thing.
have to trim your sails, assuming you're not running into anything.
I told you, laziness is eat decent food, use their showers, and spend 5 days sailing around and come back and get good. So yeah, alright. Every night it has to go on my account. I'll get the email. See how with the wind shift, well, we're not worried about
Let's look at our trail, right? Wait. I thought we'd be crabbing more than we are, but we're not. We're pretty straight.
No, we're not crabbing much. We've got less than 5 degrees of rudder just to hold us.
Yeah.
And we've now, but this sail is a jenny, and we can reef a jenny. You tear it out of the sheet. It's made reinforced with bonds, but it's reefed. There is no reason. It's stretchers and tear it out. You can put a brand new sail down with a jenny.
Too bad it's the luck is vibrant.
Yeah. But you're not going to take that out of it. It's a telltale.
No, the telltales are fine. I want to go on the other side of the
Pond.
Is a man overboard drill part of your program, or is that tomorrow, or what?
No, we don't really do man overboard on this because you've already done it.
Yeah.
If it's something you want to do, we can do it. I mean, there's nothing to
I
it.
didn't see it was different.
It is. Man overboard for ASA is the figure eight. Now, man overboard for sailing company is pull the sails down, start the motor, drive over,
Right.
go around the lights thing, turn off the engine, drag them to the back, say, honey, are you alright? And they say yes, and then you beat the crap out of them. Scary. That's man overboard in reality. The hardest part about man overboard is getting the person back on the boat.
Yes.
On here, ladder.
Yeah.
So you've got this instead of the light plane.
Yeah.
The horseshoe gone buoy. Same thing, different
So
design.
how do you work that? All right, we had a successful first day of catamaran sailing training. She's hitting my butt. That's because she likes me.
No, because I'm hungry.
Oh well, I was hoping.
I was
And
going to say food before hose, but that's okay. So
what?
nothing.
The
You can catch it later.
The camera caught it, whatever
Yeah.
you said. And so now we're going to have an adventure at the local eating hole, which we're told is good and cheap, which is a rare combination these days. What? Oh, this is our car. Yeah. I always forget we're not on a red pickup truck. We're in this little thing. Here. Doors open. All right, we had a successful class with instructor Steve, sailing Florida with his sailingflsteve.com. That's our instructor. He's a freelance boat instructor. He's a Coast Guard certified captain, boat captain, and ASA certified to teach monohull and catamaran sailing. He was good, very good. I'd recommend him to anybody. Very, very safety conscious, very concerned about the details as it has to do with navigating the boat in close quarters around other boats and docks and land. But then out on the open ocean, he's very relaxed, very calm. Great guy to be around. Nails the important details, and the rest of the stuff can slide if it's just opinion. So this boat we've been on is awesome. This is a Leopard 45, and really like this boat. Lots of room. It's a small apartment on the water. Below deck, superb amounts of room. I don't know if we've gone below, but you can see lots of room. You could fit a king bed back here. It's outfitted with a queen, but that's just because you've got some room on either side to put stuff, but you could actually fit a king bed. It's big enough. Really roomy, very nice. Big shower and head. I don't know why the lights weren't on. Oh, I must have the breakers off. Anyway, two big showers and heads here on the passenger guest side, and then this is the bow queen bed, a little bit smaller, narrower than the stern room. And that door back in there goes to a crew cabin where a crew could actually sleep in a little bed up there. And then the owner's side is down here. And the owner's side is really roomy. Big full-size shower back there. Big king bed there. Could easily live in this space. Galley is great. They've got a convection oven. I think they chose to have more fridge freezer space. Oh, and they also have a dishwasher, which is really cool. And they put their convection oven up because they probably don't cook that much with the oven. So they felt like it could be a separate item. Anyway, roomy. It's got a deep freeze right here. Lots of freezer and fridge space. The thing that's really nice about the 45 is not only do you have the big 10-foot wide back patio here, but you also have this really nice, what's called princess seats up front. So you've got, oops, I've got to open this. There we go. The generator is right under here, and then all the storage for sea toys and stuff is under here, and then the anchor locker is right there. So the anchor's right here, just forward of the bridge, and the bridle for the anchor is hanging down below. Huge overhang here, so it's all shaded everywhere. So on the Leopard 42, there's a Leopard 42, two of them actually docked here. The Leopard 42 appears to have exactly the same size back deck, but you lose this whole princess, right? So that's where the 3 feet goes, is the front door on the 42. You walk right out onto these steps with no seating area, and so essentially it compresses the bow 3 feet. but it looked to me like the cabin was about the same on the 42 as the 45. So the helm is right up here. Now they've got it fully enclosed with this vinyl arrangement. It's got a hard top on it. It can optionally have hard sides, but you know, instead of doing all the hard sides, I would leave it this way, and then I would duplicate the entire instrument cluster and put it down inside the cabin, because if you're ever going to do long distance sailing on this boat, you would want the entire instrument cluster to be replicated right here, so that then you could sit inside the boat in the wind and outside of the wind and the rain. This boat here is set up for really calm weather sailing. Alright, so it's time to pack up and go to our beach rental now. So, wave. Bye-bye. And here's our cute little 60s cabin. Looks like something right out of I Love Lucy. Kind of almost Art Deco, sort of. It's kind of an old 60s style motel. With a little pool. Yeah.
Yeah, like once.
Alright, we have to pay here.
Yeah, right here.
And there's the Rockaway Grill. Right here.
Money, parking things down at downtown.
Alright. Here we are on Fresco Beach at sunset. Crystal Beach, of course, faces the west, so we get these beautiful western sunsets. It's selfie time.
Really? To take a picture of me doing something?
Yes.
There we go.
It's pretty clear water and it's warm.
Yeah. For the Gulf Coast, yeah. It's Gulf water. That's what it is.
Warm water. That feels nice. Yeah, that's really warm. Oh, that pocket. But leave it there. It's safe. There's the pier. There's the beach bar we're going to eat at pretty soon. Try setting this camera on wide. Let's see here. Okay. Now it's falling into the sand.
I wanna take you there.
love the sound of waves.